Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum and Kaplan Cycles. And this is actually one of our eBay employees, Tiffany. This is her father's motorcycle, Jim Waller. He bought this bike brand new and has owned it since day one. I have the title in hand right here. He purchased it right here in Pittsfield, Mass. It's a 2000 Moto Guzzi Jackal. So it has a clean title on the bike. And I also have the original owner's manual and warranty and service book for the bike. So a one owner, original, in excellent condition. I don't know if you heard, you've probably already seen the video of it running. This thing sounds like a NASCAR. This thing sounds gnarly, better. I'd say it sounds better than any of the Harleys we have in stock, and we've got some nice newer Harleys in stock. Something about this V-twin, horizontally opposed V-twin, it just makes an incredible exhaust note, and it runs excellent. One of the things Jim told me about this bike is they actually rode it to Sturgis. They did an iron butt rally and rode 1,000 miles on it in a day, and the thing performed flawlessly. They've never had any issues with the bike. I went and picked up this bike. It was 90 degrees out, freezing cold, and it fired right up. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no way this bike is going to start. Fired right up. It's fuel injected. The paint, everything on the bike is original. The V11 Jackal decals on it, the tank decals, the paint job, all appears to be in excellent condition for a bike of this vintage. Never been dropped to my knowledge. I didn't see any damage anywhere on the motorcycle. Original handlebars, grips, everything looks good on it. And they owned it since it was new. So, and she's one of our employees here, so I know the complete history of the motorcycle. It's got a nice set of tires on it. The rear is a Pirelli, as is the front, and it still has the nubs on the side of the tire. So, front tire looks to have at least 80% of the tread on it. The brakes work beautifully on the bike. Everything works. Actually, the front's a Metzler tire, so it's even better. LaserTech Metzler. All the lights work. Everything on the bike works 100%, and it just sounds incredible. And this is a bike that you can ride 1,000 miles in a day. They're very low vibration. The accessories it has on it, in addition to the custom full exhaust, it has the backrest on it. Other than that, the bike's mostly original in stock. And for the enthusiast looking for a large helping of sport in this cruiser, the Jackal has plenty to offer. You start with a 90-degree across the frame V-twin, which is the same basic design that powers Moto Guzzi sport bikes, and the fuel-injected 1064cc engine doesn't perform like your typical 1100cc V-twin and will motor away from some V-twins with 50% more displacement. Certainly it's faster than the Harley 1450s I've rated. It makes good power from idle and pulls more RPM than most other cruising V-twins, and it sounds like a NASCAR. It sounds like a V-twin on steroids. The thing just sounds incredible. But handling is what separates this bike from the other cruisers. The suspension is firm and heavily damped. This produces a bike that is unflaggingly steady in corners of all speeds and surfaces, and it doesn't bob or weave when you hit a bump or make a ham-fisted steering correction. And the steering is responsive and predictable. The Jackal also offers more cornering lean angle than most other sporting-oriented cruisers, and you can bend it pretty deeply before the pegs begin to drag. Yes, unlike other Guzzi cruisers, the Jackal originally came with foot pegs. This one's been converted to floorboards, so it's a little more comfortable for the long haul. Best of all, the floorboards and brake pedal agree on where your foot should be, so reaching the pedal is much less awkward than on other Moto Guzzis. Another welcome change from previous Guzzi cruisers is the saddle shape. Stock Guzzi cruiser saddles normally aren't this comfortable, but this bike's long, relatively flat two-piece saddle gives it plenty of room. In fact, some riders said when they're not sitting, that when they were sitting most comfortably on it, they weren't backed all the way up in the saddle, so there's a lot of room on the saddle to slide forward and back. And, you know, evidenced by the 1,000-mile iron butt rally this bike competed to on the way to Sturgis, performed flawlessly. And it was actually ridden by a woman. It was ridden by Tiffany's older sister to Sturgis. So I wouldn't hesitate to get on this bike and ride it to Sturgis today. If you want a kick-ass cruiser that turns heads, and I'm telling you, you drive this thing down the street, every head that... And I watched the video they did on the motorcycle. I'm telling you, the video does not do justice to what this motorcycle sounds like in person. You're not going to hear over a set of speakers. It has a really deep, throaty, authoritative exhaust note that makes you wonder, what the hell is that coming down the street? And this Jackal, that's a good name for it. This thing's gnarly. It's the real deal. One owner, beautiful condition, ready to go. So if you have any questions on the bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Also has a center stand on it, right here, for easy tire changes. So, or if you want to clean the wheels a little easier. So great bike, ship it anywhere in the country for you for $500 or less through our connection we have with 1-800-HAUL Bikes. And again, super solid, reliable bike. They've never had any problems with it. I'm sure the next owner won't either. So good luck bidding on it. God bless America.